Beneath miles of soil and stone, silence waits. A low hum trembles through the earth, steady, patient, alive. This is not the sound of war, but of vigilance. Men walk through tunnels of dust and steel, their breath slow, their eyes tracing the veins of the planet. The deeper they go, the louder the silence becomes. Here, where light surrenders and pressure rules, a fortress was built unseen, unheard, unyielding. The air feels heavy, as if the ground itself is holding its breath. And somewhere below, something ancient begins to stir. In the shadow of the Cold War, silence became a weapon. Above ground, cities thrived. Below, men labored in secrecy. Blueprints turned into bunkers, and fear turned into architecture. Old radios whispered words like alert and retaliation. Each command echoed through cables and corridors, binding man to machine. Somewhere in the dark, a single switch waited, one that could change everything, yet might never be touched. They built not for battle, but for balance. And in that fragile stillness, America found its fortress, one buried deep enough to survive its own power.
They built not for battle, but for balance.
The first strike was not a missile, it was the drill. Machines clawed through bedrock, carving out a hollow heart beneath the plains. Sparks rained like falling stars, swallowed by clouds of dust and vibration. Each blow of steel against stone carried purpose, a sound that would never reach the surface. Workers moved in rhythm with the earth's pulse, their sweat glowing in the beam of halogen lamps. Concrete rivers followed, sealing man's will into layers of permanence. Down here, time thickens, and the world above begins to fade. When the digging stopped, silence arrived, vast, waiting, alive.
When the digging stopped, silence arrived.
Strength was not built, it was woven. Rings of rebar curved like ribs around an invisible heart. The hiss of welding torches filled the void with blue fire and breath. Men worked beneath sparks that lived and died in a second, unaware they were crafting something meant to outlive them all. Each weld became a vow, each hammer a prayer. The air shimmered from heat, turning labor into ritual. And when the final wall cooled, the hum returned, a reminder that even silence has structure. The doors awaken with the weight of mountains. Steel groans, oil sighs, pressure hisses, the language of endurance. Cylinders extend like the slow breath of a giant, lifting slabs that should never move. Light spills across metal bones, carving shapes out of darkness. Each motion is deliberate, absolute, ancient in its precision. Sound collapses beneath the magnitude of control. In this chamber, time does not flow. It waits. Even whispers are swallowed whole. And for a moment, you forget. This place was made by human hands.
Even whispers are swallowed whole.
Suspended by cables in breathless tension, the missile descends. Its silver skin reflects the heartbeat of the chamber. Technicians move with reverent precision, each gesture rehearsed, each silence measured. The console lights blink, once green, then red, then nothing. Status confirmed. The system exhales. One by one, the generators power down. The hum fades, and only air remains. A final command echoes through the intercom. Stand by. And just like that, the world above forgets. But below, the fortress listens. Above the soil, the morning wind rises, carrying no trace of what lies beneath. Below, steel breathes with the patience of eternity. Concrete holds its secrets, and cables hum with dreams of control. The fortress is no longer a weapon, but a memory that refuses to fade. Decades pass, and the silence deepens. Somewhere, a light flickers, not to warn, but to remember. Steel does not decay. Concrete does not forget. They wait. The earth keeps their secret. The roar sleeps, but it never dies.